Hey guys, what's up? It's JR Cuber. In this video we have an unboxing from Thecubicle.us. So these are the Eitan's twist cubes. This is the twist cube and this is the FisherTwist. This one here is basically just a 3x3 that has been twisted on its way up 90 degrees. And this one is a Fisher cube that has been twisted on its way up 90 degrees. So we're going to go ahead and start with this one. So here's the cube. First off, picking it up is kind of weird. It's sort of hard to hold. Now when I first saw this cube, I wasn't entirely sure how it moved, because when you look at it you sort of think this is the centerpiece here, but it turns out this is actually the center and this is the side. So you can see sort of how it moves there. The turning isn't that great. It's pretty slow. Oh, this side is really nice. Maybe, is it the tensions? No, it doesn't seem like it. Maybe this side is the only one that has lubricant or something like that. Okay, actually they're starting to loosen up a bit, and then these turn here just like the way you think they would. It sort of just is weird to align it though. The whole thing is just weird to hold. So if we go ahead and put it into a checkerboard, like let's see, I guess like that. Yeah. You can see it doesn't really look much like a checkerboard except for on the top and bottom, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the way this thing moves. It's just really weird looking. So as you might expect, this cube does shapeshift, and I'm not going to scramble it right now, but it looks like it's going to get really messed up. So let's go ahead and open up the FisherTwist, if it'll focus. Here we go. Let's go ahead and open up this one. So this one here is the FisherTwist, which is very similar to the twist cube, just done with a Fisher cube instead of a normal 3x3. So let's go ahead and see how this one moves. This one, of course, is going to move along here. Okay, so that's how it moves. That is really strange. It really does take a lot of time to wrap your head around the way this one sort of moves. So that's a full turn. Okay. So this one actually gives a full checkerboard, which definitely looks a lot nicer than on the regular twist cube. I think what we're going to do now is go ahead and scramble both of these and see if we can give it a quick solve. So let's go ahead and scramble up this one first. Okay, so this is what it looks like scrambled. It's really shapeshifted, and it looks really weird. Let's go ahead and scramble up this one now. This one definitely moves better than the twist cube, I will mention that. So this one gets even more shapeshifted when you scramble it. So there we go. That's what it looks like all messed up. So we're gonna go ahead and try to solve this one first, and then we'll go ahead and move on to this one. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. So there we go, I finally got the cross. I really had to wrap my head around it because I was putting these cross pieces in the wrong spots. But you just have to make sure that these two colors here match on every side. For all the centers, to make sure all your cross pieces are in the right place. Alright, now that we have sort of this guideline, let's see if we can do F2L a bit easier. Okay, so there is our first two layers. That actually went together really easily, and it wasn't that hard to actually just do F2L. My only complaint right now is that the turning isn't that great, and alignment is sort of tricky, because I'm still trying to get used to the way this moves, because just the twist and everything is throwing me off. So let's go ahead and see if we can do last layer. And there we go. There's a solve on the regular twist cube. That actually wasn't that bad. It just took some getting used to the centers, because these are super cube centers and they have to be oriented properly. So it just takes some getting used to figuring out which piece goes where with the twist. So let's go ahead and move on to the FisherTwist and see if that's any harder. So there is our cross. That was actually a lot easier to build since there is no two colors you have to worry about. It's all just one color. So let's go ahead and move on to F2L. Okay, so there's our F2L. That wasn't that hard as well. But since there's only one color here on the corner and the edge has two colors, you don't really know if it's supposed to be this edge or this edge, for example, because they both have white. So I just had to do more of a beginner's F2L. So let's go ahead and do the last layer. It looks like we have a soon case. And then let's see if I can recognize the PLL on here. I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do a beginner's last layer for this. So we'll get all of the edges in place. And then this one's in the correct spot, so we can just orient, or we can just, orient the rest. Not orient, permute. There we go. And so now we just have these two, which we can do like that. And there we go. So the twist cube and the FisherTwist both are about the same difficulty. They're not really any harder than the regular 3x3 and Fisher cubes. It's just that this one, like a 3x3, I can solve with CFOP, and this one, like a Fisher cube, I have to solve with beginner's method. But they're both the same difficulty, basically. But I think as far as turning and overall shape-shifting, I prefer the FisherTwist. If I'm looking to just solve an interesting 3x3 shape mod, I'm probably going to go for the twist cube. These are both very good cubes though, and you can buy these at Thecubicle. I think they're each about $19. If you would like to purchase these cubes, the links will be in the description. And that's all I can really say on the Eitan's Twist Cube and FisherTwist. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you haven't already done so, like my Facebook page, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and of course subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.